In our previous two episodes, we saw our Azerbaijan itinerary, our total Azerbaijan travel expenses, how we reached Abu Dhabi airport from Sharjah, and our journey in Wizz Air, along with our hotel accommodation in Alba Hotel. If you want to check it out, do watch those videos. Right after our driver picked us up from the airport, we wasted no time. So today we have Absheron and Gobustan tour in our itinerary. Our first stop was Gobustan Museum. The entrance fee for museum and national park was 15 manat. The ticket counter is right outside the entrance, so we got our tickets and got inside the museum. Right after we enter, we see these houses. So these were the houses in which Stone Age people used to live 12 to 15,000 years ago. Here we will get to know how people used to live thousands of years ago, what they used for cooking, what all animals they used to hunt, each and everything we can get from here. These skulls that you see on top of these houses are real animal skulls. Before getting inside the museum, we first explored outside. So we saw what all was there. There were pretty trees, flowers, and it was a very good experience. It was very refreshing to walk outside the museum. Now let us get inside the museum and see what all are there. This is the entrance to the museum, and this is how the surrounding of the museum looks like. Now, evidences of prehistoric era or Stone Age are very much evident in Gobustan of Azerbaijan. There is 1.5 million years old petroglyphs, which means rock carvings, in Azerbaijan. So in this museum, we get to know how people lived in Stone Age, what tools they used, what animals they used to hunt, how they used to hunt, what weapons they used. We get to know their language, what utensils they used for cooking, everything you get to know. So you get a better understanding of human evolution here. So it is very good learning for kids, since they learn these things in history and then they can visually see it and remember it here. Did you know that we also have a petroglyphs cave in India, and it is located in Madhya Pradesh? So if you are ever in Madhya Pradesh, do visit that cave. This is the remains of a person from the prehistoric era, and we can see different kinds of things, and you can even see how the people used to look like in the prehistoric era. There are a lot of interactive sessions and kiosks that help us to understand the history in a much interactive way, so that it remains in our minds for a long time. If you are someone who loves history, then this museum will be the right place for you. Here in this display, you can see different types of rocks from the Stone Age as well as some precious stones. Our next destination was Gobustan National Park. This national reserve is just few kilometers away from Gobustan Museum, and here you can see many petroglyphs like that here. All these rock carvings that you see here are from millions of years ago from the Stone Age. This is a very beautiful high-rise area with the view of the Caspian Sea, and this is a must-visit place. Now this cave is called Anazaga Cave, and Anazaga means mother cave, and there are many petroglyphs here, like the ones that you're seeing now. There are more than 6,000 rock carvings here, and this place is in the UNESCO World Heritage List. Gobustan National Park is a very beautiful and very important historic area that you shouldn't miss on your trip to Azerbaijan. It is even great for taking awesome pictures here. So we are at Gobustan National Park, and we've gone through everywhere, saw all the artwork and the caves. And we're sitting here, we're going to go back. Look how beautiful this place is. And there's the Caspian Sea. Now, I think these holes were used for lighting fire and cooking food. Now, we are going to go to the next location. This is limestone. It is very soft and hence you can play it like a musical instrument. Now from here we are going to see Mud Volcanoes, which is roughly 25 minutes away, and it's an off-road. So we are going to go in this Lada car. So this is a Lada car and it is from the Soviet Union time. Our driver was driving this Lada car as if it is a rocket. This is a must try experience that you will love. When going to see the Mud Volcanoes, opt for a Lada car instead of an SUV so that you get a variety experience. Since this was off-road, we had to go in a Lada car, so we paid 10 manat to take us to Mud Volcano, which was totally worth it. This may look like a small car, but it had the power of an SUV. This is the mud volcanoes. So mud volcanoes are formed when methane gas reacts with water. So in case water is not there or there is less water, when methane gas comes in contact with oxygen, oxidization happens, which leads to fire. There are 1,000 mud volcanoes in the world, and from it 40% mud volcanoes are right here in Azerbaijan. When you see the bubbles, you may think it is very hot, but it is actually very cold. This is yet another must-visit place and a natural wonder. You can also apply this to your skin and it is very good. We even took this mud home in a bottle. Now we are going to see Fire Temple and the journey will take around 1 to 2 hours. So we are stopping at a hypermarket called Bravo. So here you can buy water, juice, anything you want. It is a very good hyper/supermarket and it is there in multiple parts of Azerbaijan. We have now reached Fire Temple. The entry fee to Fire Temple is 9 manat. This fire temple was built in the 17th century by Indian merchants. Azerbaijan originally followed Zoroastrianism as their religion from the 2nd century onwards, and on 7th century Arab invasion happened and they destroyed most of their temples. All those Zoroastrians who wanted to preserve their religion moved to India, which is called Parsi community in India. Since Azerbaijan was in great silk trade route, some Indian traders were passing by Azerbaijan in 17th century and saw fire worshipping taking place and decided to build this temple. Here you can hear Om Gan Ganpataya Namaha being continuously chanted. This temple is also a great visit for people who like to know more about the history. This is the main altar where you see fire. First, they made this main altar, and the surrounding area was made for traders to rest. Before, fire used to burn naturally in this temple, but now it is artificially ignited since the gas got over due to the coming of oil industries in Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is a beautiful country with beautiful people and so much of history. Our next stop was Fire Mountain, which was about 45 minutes away from Fire Temple. The entry ticket cost was 9 manat, and you can get a combo of Fire Temple and Fire Mountain for 15 manat also. So you know that Azerbaijan is abundant with natural gas and minerals. So that is the reason why Azerbaijan is called the land of fire. Now we are at yet another natural wonder called Yanar Dag or burning mountain. This fire has been burning for thousands of years non-stop. Even during cold winters, this fire burns non-stop. It is so cool that many people come here to worship also. You can see many coins that have been tossed for wishing. The concept of this burning fire is same as that of mud volcanoes. Since methane gas reacts with oxygen, it causes oxidization, which in turn causes fire. Now there is ton of methane gas underground, and they have to find a way to escape, and there is no water to react, and somehow they'll find an opening to escape, and when they find that opening they react with oxygen, and then it causes fire. This is the reason why it has been burning for more than thousands of years. Azerbaijan is truly the land of fire. It is so windy. I mean, we can't even take a good picture because the wind is blowing. See what I mean? So our day 1 of sightseeing is over, and we were really tired, so we are going back to our hotel to take rest and then go out after freshening up to have dinner. So we are going out to find a supermarket because there's no paste, and the soap in the hotel is not so good, so we're going to buy it. We checked Google Maps, and luckily we found a market just few meters away from our hotel. This was the market next to Alba. We bought everything and we are going to Nizami Street to have dinner. We booked a cab through Bolt. So Bolt is very cheap in Baku. It costs just 3 to 6 manat. So always remember, use Bolt or any other apps like this instead of the taxis in Azerbaijan, which is very expensive. This is Nizami Street, and it is a must visit place. It is full on European vibes, and there are a lot of food joints, live performances. You can have fun, stroll through the street, enjoy. For dinner, we went to Dolma restaurant. It is a cave themed restaurant with beautiful interiors. Look at this place. It feels like you're actually sitting inside a cave. Our motto is whichever country we go, we will only try their authentic dishes. And from Dolma also we ordered their authentic dishes. The food here was super tasty, and it is a must visit restaurant if you are in Nizami Street. Highly recommend. So that was our day 1 in Azerbaijan. For day 2 we'll be exploring Gabala. So see you in the next video. Bye.